Fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game, and this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so, described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
And that was nowhere near his best. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a good spell of possession. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Yamal opts to play it back. Davids gets into it. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goztepe replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Quarter of an hour played. Looking for options for movement. In by Saka.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe, oh, it's Rijkaard, and he's had it nicked away, and it's Salah.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's worked it through. Big chance! One-on-one! Camavinga. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And here's Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross needs to be good. Can he get it through? And this is Mohamed Salah.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodri. It's Camavinga. Hakimi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Looking for a runner. Hakimi. Davids. Neymar. Rooney, can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way, chance! It's anyone's ball now.
Goztepe couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle is getting through.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saka. A probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pavard spots it and intercepts. Khan getting this one clear. And it's Camavinga. Pavard knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard shifted it to the flank. It's Saka. Mbappe. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Goztepe have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the run. He is just caressing the ball. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And he's intervened well there. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Goztepe finding their passes. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior. Saliba cuts out the pass. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar. Saliba. Adams. That's been cut out, well played. And he's forced to go back. Camavinga tries to play it through. Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Galatasaray are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That is not gone well. Strokes it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rooney. And this is Puskás. Decent chance! Azar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, what chance, surely! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Hakimi tries to clear. Threads one in. Fired deep towards the back. Oh, what a climb! Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There's the shot! Azar. Out to the left it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the...
Big header! Off the post! Spread it left. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. It's fantastic! Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quick look, then plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Ball played for Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rijkaard. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's only too happy to take that back. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Goztepe yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Goztepe looking to go forward now. And he's had a hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Fenerbahce really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that, and it's Azar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! He's keen, determined to have his say. Saka. And Adams. Saliba. Davids. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. He gets big. Oh, it rattles the bar. Crossed in again. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Saliba. And it's Davids. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's been slipped through. Saliba. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rodri. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Camavinga. Now it's Van Basten. Out to the right. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Well, they've got it again. Nicely spread. Elects to be rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Davids. And Neymar. Saliba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Raul. Saka calmly anticipates. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Fenerbahce clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, he's been... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! The breakthrough arrives at last! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Bastoni. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Gets his head on it! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball. And the finish!